Hi guys, welcome to a new series. In this new series, we are going to be talking about Git and its importance. Why do we need Git as software developers? How do we install it? What are the commands we need to know and understand for us to be able to use Git efficiently? So let me start off by explaining what Git is. So Git is a version control system that helps us to track changes in our code over time. It's a tool that allow software developers to collaborate, to roll back to previous versions of our code, and it also helps us to prevent data loss. So why do we use Git? Why? What's the essence of us to use a distributed version control system like Git? Um, Git, like I said initially, it gives the power to each developer to have a full copy of the project's history. It's very fast, it supports collaboration, and it's also widely adopted and used by millions of developers around the world. So, how do we install Git? How do we go about working with it? So Git command differs based on your operating system. On Mac OS, you can type this command brew install Git. So I already have Git installed on my Mac, so I don't need to run it. But the best thing for you to do, or our advice, is to go to this URL, this site, git-scm.com/downloads. As you can see here, you have different operating systems. You have the Mac OS, you have the Windows, Linux. So based on your operating system, you can click on any of these options and follow the prompt. Let's go back. So after installing Git successfully, how do we configure it? How do we make sure that it works efficiently as we want it to work? We can configure it by typing this command git config dash dash global username user.name, sorry, let's say Kelvin, in quotes like this, right? So this is how to configure your username. Now for email, you would have to type in the same command, but instead of user.name, you have to do user.email, right? Let's say email at example.com. So remember to put the quotes. So this is how to configure your email as well. Now, in order for us to be able to work with it, let's create um, a directory called um, my project. Let's call it my project. Sorry, it's supposed to be lowercase. Let's cd my project. Now we are in the my projects folder. So let's say you have my project folder as the folder you want to work on. This is the folder that contains your code. And what you can do next is, in order for you to be able to use Git, you would have to type in this command git init. So what does git init do for us? It helps us to track the changes in this folder, um, It also creates a hidden .git file, or a .git folder rather, where Git stores all the history of your changes, right? Yeah, so that's it for the introduction of Git. In the next episode, we are going to look through the different commands and how to use them. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe.